superpowers would you like to have?
What superpower would I like to have? There are so many superpowers I'd like to have. I would really like to be able to read people's minds, to see into the depth of their psyche. Like there was this story I watched called Lock and Key. It really fascinates me because they find these keys and then they can use the key and put it in the back of their head, turn it around, and then they can invite other people into their mind. And there's like a doorway and they can walk inside. And it's really fascinating. Like the one girl, she has like a huge like shopping mall and it's so colorful and all her memories are stored in these cool boxes. And it really fascinates me. I also had this mental image in my head of where I put the key in my forehead. And then I saw the inside of my head was like a complex machine. It was like clockwork. It was so beautiful. So to come back to the question asked, I think I would actually want to have that kind of power, to be able to go inside of my own mind and see what it's like inside of my own mind. And if other people are okay with it, I'd like to go inside their mind to explore the deepest recesses of their mind, of their soul, and of their psyche, and really find out what makes them tick. Almost like clockwork. What makes them tick like clockwork? That's just really awesome. I love that. Okay, next question.
What makes you upset?
I think what upsets me is if someone accuses me of something that I did not do wrong. Because I had an experience where someone told me I kicked the door, but I never kicked the door. And I was immediately caught off guard, and I even wanted to cry. I was really, really sensitive. I'm really sensitive about if people make me look stupid or they make me look like I'm wrong or I'm being the bad guy when they're being the bad guy in my eyes. But then upon further inspection, I realize sometimes that I tend to make the mistake of judging other people's intentions. I misread their intentions. So I will think they are trying to do something mean while they actually have good intentions. So what was the question again?
What makes you upset?
Yeah, so that makes me upset when someone tells me I'm wrong, when I am objectively right, when I have the evidence and I have the facts to prove my case. So then I just want that person to just see things from my perspective. And I'm more than willing to see things from their perspective. We just have to find a kind of common ground to work together. So yes, that upsets me.
What are your interests?
My interests are mostly creative interests. I think since I was young, I was very into drawing. I love drawing people's faces. I like looking at, like when I draw someone, I really want to convey the emotion in their eyes because the eyes are the doorway to the soul. And I've always been fascinated by people, by the depth they can convey through a simple glance, through the way they smile, the way they frown. Like I think human beings are also powerful. We have the power to influence other people's emotions and to project our emotions onto other people. So we can upset people, we can also encourage people. We can build people up, we can build people down, sometimes without us realizing it. So yeah, that is the one interest. And the other interests, I love music. I love listening to music more, I'd say, than perhaps singing, although I love singing too. I also love it when I sing and I can completely feel the emotion of the singer. And I can delve into the deeper lyrics and the meaning of the song. Like there's a song from Evanescence called Good Enough. And I remember singing it, but she has a much higher voice than I do. But once I started singing it, I could literally feel her pain in my heart. I could feel it like permeating through me. And it was so beautiful. It was like I was in heaven. It was really fantastic. And I was crying, but it was beautiful. Like those tears were beautiful tears. They weren't negative. And I feel like most people they frown upon that, and they shouldn't. You should embrace both the light and the darkness in life. So yes. So fine art, music. I'm also into personality typing as well, which is why I want to do this test. Because I want to understand myself and other people. I have so many other interests, like there are too many to name. I'm very interested in language. I love reading. I wouldn't say I'm a bookworm per se, like I don't like necessarily reading physical books. But if I find an interesting article on the internet or a cool YouTube video, I'm fascinated and engrossed by every detail of it. And yes, anything that perks my interests or that draws my attention, I will be interested in that.
If you could choose another profession, what would it be?
So I'm currently an English teacher, and I do enjoy certain aspects of it because I get to work with children. I get to teach them how to pronounce words correctly. I can make very creative PowerPoints for them. I can encourage them. I can help them correct the way they speak. But if I could choose another profession, obviously tying in with my interests, I'd love to be an art teacher because I feel like it combines my talent with an art with my current profession, which is teaching. And also because I think it's easier for me to find a job as a teacher than it would be if I were a graphic designer or a multimedia expert, because that is what I originally studied. So a fine art teacher is one of the jobs I would like to be. Also, in my wildest dreams and fantasies, I'd love to be a singer and a performer. And I would love to convey the deepest recesses of the deepest parts of my mind and my imagination through my music. And I want other people to feel and experience what I feel and experience. Yes.
What qualities are you looking for in a romantic relationship?
Well, I haven't been in a relationship for a long time. So I definitely think there are qualities I don't like. Like I don't like it if my girlfriend is jealous of me, or if she misreads my intentions and she thinks I want to cheat behind her back or something. I hate that. I'm a very very loyal person and I'm very sincere, and I believe I have good intentions and I want my girlfriend to see my heart. What I'm looking for in my girlfriend is someone who is kind and caring, someone who cares for animals, I think, because many people in society they're very indifferent to animals and to nature. I want my significant other to have a concern and a care for the world and to have empathy for other living beings. If she's going to be cruel and heartless to other people unnecessarily, that turns me off immediately. I also don't want her to be too jealous or controlling of me. I want my personal freedom as well. I will grant her freedom if she grants me freedom as well. And also, I want her to be patient with me because in my previous relationship, I was a bit reserved and shy, and I didn't really want to engage in, like holding hands or kissing. I was a bit shy and a bit reserved. Although I'm normally quite a bubbly and cheerful person, I think perhaps I wasn't ready for the relationship. So yes, okay, great.